Hello, thank you for joining me for a quick 2-minute drill. I'm Steven. I'm a web developer here at Scotch and Ramen. I just kind of want to talk to you about figuring out functionality. As a developer, sometimes you get needs from a client, kind of requests, wish lists, you get designs, and it kind of describes the majority of what they want, but doesn't get to the root of how to do it. So a lot of times it just kind of gets down to, like, you see a button or you see a drop down. Drop downs are a pretty common thing where you're like, well, how does this get interacted with? Is it on a hover? Is this based on a click? Like we had, for example, a sidebar menu that we're in the process of creating on a project, and in it is all these different menu items, but it also opens so you can see it. So it's kind of like, well, what point do you navigate? So kind of at that point, kind of stepping back, looking at the problem, thinking not from how do I just get this done, how do I check this little box and call this thing complete, but when a user's trying to get to a page, how can I make this as functional, easy, seamless, and intuitive of a process as possible? Basically, if I didn't build it, could somebody make it work? And there's times where you can just look around, look at other projects, look at other websites for inspiration for things. Like if you're kind of stumped, you might also want to just contact your team members and be like, hey, I'm having a hard time figuring this out. What does this do? Does anybody have a clear idea of what it does? And if you don't, here's the cases, and identify the different ways that somebody's going to interact with it. Like if they are a new member, an existing member, somebody who's been to the website before, never been to the website before, trying to get to a certain page. How do all these different kind of users interact with this, and how do we deliver and get them to where they have to go? So if you can answer those questions, first come up with the questions, answer the questions, and if you can't answer the questions, reach out to the team, see if they have any answers or ideas, and then make sure that everything you're doing makes sense, and then move forward and keep working on it. Well, thank you very much. Have a great day.